Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Parma come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. There's the crossfield ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Can he finish? Oh, shoot, Stojkovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
No way through, so back it... And the shot! Decent enough try.
Alexander-Arnold is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Messi touches it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he passes it long.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past the opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. Mbappe powering forward here. Parma still without a single shot on target. Nicely weighted ball. Foden takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi is fouled. Rice. Nicely intercepted. Camavinga shifted it to the flank. And it's Serginho. He's gone for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Might be danger here. Serginho. Over to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Parma clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Stood up well to him there. Rice. Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Hazard. He's looking wide. And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Stojkovic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. There's no flag. Decent chance! Missed by a fraction. Oh, good spread.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Van Dijk. Foden. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Serginho looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. And Martinez! Off the post! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Oh, and they couldn't have had a worse start to the second half, Peter. The captain has to pick himself up now, never mind his teammates.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Palmer have reclaimed it. Palmer come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Serginho. Foden. Not the most convincing of passes. Martinez. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Porto are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Some resolute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Alexander-Arnold. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre.
He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a shot! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance, corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good determined, good effort from distance. Still goalless. Foden, nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he skips past his man. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice bit of trickery. He's having a hit! Camavinga. Fernandes powering forward here. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. Out to the right. And he welcomes it in. He's tried one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Yokushlu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. Fernandes. It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been cut short. Ball is bounced loose now. Not the most convincing of passes. Camavinga has got himself a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Played out to the left flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Camavinga. Foot in. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Saliba. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He is through here. He has a look up. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Serginho. Foden. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Van Dijk. Yokushlu. And it's Serginho. Referee has just said play on. Camavinga. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's the chance to counter. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's being urged. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Parma are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. Parma are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lincoln. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Saliba. Defending was strong and firm. That's a nicely shaped ball. Yokushlu. Foden. Now it's Kane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Out for a throw. Parma have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Gets a good foot in there. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. And Zaire Emery. Fernandes. Camavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Zaire Emery. Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Corner it is.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 4.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Neymar.
Porto are looking to go forward now. And this is out. Can he finish? Neymar. And Guardiola chooses to go crossfield. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a whisker away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lincoln. Saliba. Zaire Emery. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Time added on 4 minutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar might just make this. That's that, the end. Parma are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Yokushvu. It's a really well-measured ball. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Foden. Vardiol. Decent progress down the left. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a Mbappe! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hangs one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's through and all alone! Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Palmer with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! And another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Applies the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. Porto really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to belt it away. Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a cute ball. And he's worked it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Foden.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Good ball. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Parma are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway.
Parma definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back. This looks promising. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Out of play for a throw. Serginho. Yokuslu gets over and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the finish!
Porto really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a shot! It's there! Porto are level! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Porto had the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe is onto this. Parma do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Numero 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 27.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Van Dijk makes the interception. It's Asa! Off the post! And the shot's on here. Well, there's a probing ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's...
Has a shot!
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15.
Parma have their second corner now.
Numero 21.
Porto have the chance to go the other way. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Zaire Emery. And that has left him in a heap. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Van Dijk. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Neuer claims comfortably. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Kane. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Into extra time we go. Foden, Alexander-Arnold, and this is Kane. Kane! Oh yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Palmer go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Azar. Zaire Emery. Good, strong midfield running here. Camavinga. Messi. That has not gone well. Zaire Emery. And here's Kane. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Yokuslu has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way, there's the shot! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And it's Messi. Somewhat off target. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Kane! And the keeper couldn't hold it. In he goes again! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mkhitaryan! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So here we go again. The crowds have gathered in their masses once more as the curtain rises on another series of gladiatorial combats, another season of Italian football. There really is nothing like it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And so we go to Jim Beglin for the first time this season. What are your thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, the Italian league has always had a great reputation as being pretty defensive, but I think we're starting to see a greater mix of styles now. It's really well balanced too. I'd say there are 6 or 7 teams who have a very realistic chance of winning this.
La formazione del Parma.
Parma have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the 2 wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So that's got things underway.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe. And there's the shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kane. It's Kane! Tries to get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! Goal! Parma! And it's Parma who take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in, over to the left. Played back in. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely aimed pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kane. Kane! And that would have been some goal.
Kane certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Kane, 30 minutes gone, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mkhitaryan clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
That has not gone well. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Parma can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's just misjudged that one. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Parma, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He has found the way through. Now it's Zaire Emery, and this is Ronaldo. Tries a shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Kane! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And it's Kane. Now it's Zaire Emery. And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's off and running. He's got away. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And that has put paid to that. Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Just about up to the hour now. He won't be happy with that one. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he was quick to react. Zaire Emery does really well there. He is strong.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 11. Cristiano Ronaldo. Viene sostituito con il numero 8. Hazard.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Palmer, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hazard. Zaire Emery, looking understandably energised after his goal. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Zaire Emery. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! In he goes again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 10.
Parma will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mkhitaryan, who does have an assist to his name. And it's made its way. He's going for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Safi Salih clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Parma have their second corner now. Camavinga! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's a key interception. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Mkhitaryan. Just 5 minutes left. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Mkhitaryan.
recupero.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That's good running with the ball. 5 minutes to add. And he can clear it away. Safi Salih. He's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Here it is, crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. That's that, the end. Parma are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, you can't hide it. This has been very impressive, and I have to admit, I didn't see an awful lot of them during pre-season, Peter, but whatever they've been doing has been impressive on the evidence we've just seen. What a lovely start.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Albiol cuts it out. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ronaldo is the guilty party there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to...
Mkhitaryan! No, not the best of headers. That's been slipped through.
That was lovely, that.
Mkhitaryan. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's fabulous. Lloris. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That's good defence.
Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Mkhitaryan. And Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. And here's Kane. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So we're still where we started right now. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
He's had a shot! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's Kane! It's hit the upright. He's had it taken off him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick quickly taken. Unzola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Unsola. Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge. Now it's Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mkhitaryan! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mkhitaryan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Kane. That's good running with the ball. Real Albiol. Akinsanmiro. No way through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Parma can certainly afford to see this half out now.
It's Kane! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Mkhitaryan, and a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He'll try to keep this alive. Zaire Emery has found the net here, of course. He's tried one! Magical Mkhitaryan! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was the crispest of hits, he just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Parma are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has left him in a heap.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Caught offside that time. Akinsanmiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Parma in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's gone for the shots. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, he's taken it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, perfectly measured that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saliba with the foul. It's a really well-measured ball. Akinson Miro, and it's made its way to him, and he's running through. There's the shot! Zaire Emery tries to clear. That's a good run down the left. Mkhitaryan. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
Neuer. And here's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 32.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Meister. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Foden to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And here's Nzola. Kane. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's intervened well there. Foden concedes a free kick for that. Palmer are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 46. Il numero 11. Quadrado.
Palmer have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Quadrado, he's got away. Quadrado running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Azar. And it's Azar. Foden. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Hazard looking to run onto it. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio di giocatori.
That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Hazard! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hazard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Parma can consider themselves just about safe now. Meister. Spread out to the left. Hazard tries looking up for options on the left. And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Meister. Oh, he's burst through! Now that is a hefty challenge. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. He's gone for goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, what a ball! Zaire Emery. It's a pretty loose pass. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is a nice touch. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Azar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vardiol applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Trost and again! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner, and we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now it's Mbappe. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Mkhitaryan with the foul. Kane proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And he was alert to it. Stood up well to him. Takes a shot! Just a whisker away. Vasquez. Vardiol concedes a free kick for that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kane. Now it's Zaire Emery. Here's a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
"15 minutes till half-time. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Camavinga. Vardiol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Out of play for a goal kick. Vasquez. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Played into space. Vardiol cuts out the pass. And this is Kane, and it's Kane. Tries a shot! Goal! Palmer! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. He's through. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They've played it short. And here's Vasquez. Delivered in. And the keeper beats it away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Parma merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Parma leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Palmer carrying a one-goal lead. Petzela picks it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. Saliba getting this one clear. Throw it. Guardiola. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Well, they can break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries from a long way out. That carried quite a threat. This is their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Parma are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zaire Emery. Oh, that's delightful. And he's let fly. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mkhitaryan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 50.913 spettatori.
Mkhitaryan is flagged offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane played out to the right. And it's Zaire Emery. And he was quick to react. Vasquez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Cambio di giocatori.
Petzela. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's good running with the ball. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Sostituzione per il Parma. numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Now it's Vardy. Saliba wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Now it's Vardy. Foot in. Now it's Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Vardy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15.
Palmer making
Numero
consecutive
7.
changes here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 3.
Saliba with the clearance. Quality ball.
Cremona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pass is just off target. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I
Ci
think.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Zaire Emery. That looks a good ball through. Driving forward. And the number on the board is 3. Looking to play him in. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Una bella vittoria dei nostri ragazzi.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Bernardeschi has it in a wide position. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's a throw-in. Bernardeschi. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. Hangs one in. And it's hoisted clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. He's big chance! Chance! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Palmer have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Dijk does well to get it back. And this is Kane. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Kane. Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Out for a throw. Van Dijk. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Oh, cracking ball. It's Kane! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmer are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
He's tried one! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Palmer find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he was quick to react. Palmer have hit a quick-fire double here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Freuler. Here's Bernardeschi. Palmer looking forward to the break after some... He's had a shot! And how did he not make it four?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Kane. Zaire Emery. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Juan Miranda engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Mkhitaryan takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bernardeschi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Parma are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. There's the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Freuler. Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Now who's going to be first to this? Referee has just said play on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Parma ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Some resolute defending there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599
Great
spettatori.
vision. Kane. He's had it taken off him. Kane was ultimately thwarted there, but he's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good spread. Saliba gets a foot in here. Cristiano Ronaldo does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Juan Miranda. And this is Kane. Applies the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Guardiola wins the duel this time. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Mbappe! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
Parma still have the cards to affect this game. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's been cut out, well played. Out to the left it goes. Oh, really good feet. And no, he's seen through all of that. And the keeper's got it again.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And this is Kane. Not the most convincing of passes. That's really well manoeuvred. Parma are closing in on a comfortable win. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's the throw. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola concedes a free kick for that. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Freuler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That should get the job done. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's just a little long. Freuler. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Ma ci rifaremo presto.